A strong wind had been blowing all day, and at night it grew worse still. Next morning, Sir Topham Hatt was having toast and marmalade for breakfast. When his wife came in, "Oh, Topham dear," she sighed, "some slate's been blown off the roof of the house." "I'll get someone to replace them, my dear. No use in doing anything about it till this gale's died down." At the sheds, the engines had been teasing James. They were remembering the time when he had been spun around and around on the turntable and had to wait for the wind to drop before he could be rescued. "Be careful," laughed Henry. "Mind you don't go on any turntables today." "Pah! Careful yourself," snorted James. "Mind you don't stick in a tunnel when you need to take shelter." Henry didn't care a bit, and the engines all laughed as they went to fetch their trains. Henry's first stop was at the station before the viaduct. "Be careful, Henry," the station master warned him. "The wind on the viaduct is very fierce today." But Henry was lucky. The wind dropped for a moment at just the right time. Henry's next stop was at an exposed place too. He was so pleased at crossing the viaduct that he forgot this. Fancy worrying about a little wind. Now I have no more stops until the workstation. That's one of the buffers for silly James. As he rattled through the station, he saw something that made him shrill. "Ooh, he cried out in horror. "Stop!" For right in front of him was a tree being uprooted by the gale. His driver slammed on the brakes, and Henry waited for the terrible crash. Nothing happened. Henry slowly opened his eyes and saw that he had stopped, with his buffers just inches from the tree. Henry let off steam with relief as the guard came running to see what happened. Henry slowly backed his train down the line. When the passengers found out what happened, they thanked him for helping prevent a nasty accident. Well done, Henry, said James when he heard about it. Perhaps it's useful to be able to stick when you need to.